Hello, 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 hello. Can you hear me? Can you see me? Good morning. Good afternoon, good evening, good night, good whatever time it is in your location. How everybody is feeling today? Are you in the building? Say hi to us. Feel free to call if you have time to do so. And don't forget to like, subscribe, share all the good stuff. We're trying to build this small channel, so every help that we can get is welcomed. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. So, what is going on, my friends? Good. So we're here for football. Football is back. The club football is back this weekend. A lot of games in the Premier League, the Bundesliga, La Liga, Ligue 1, Serie A. So many games this weekend. So we have something to talk about. And don't forget that we're going to be live here tomorrow morning for Manchester City against Liverpool. And then we're going to take a break and then come back for the last game of the day. It's going to be between Chelsea and Aston Villa. Sunday we have Manchester United against what team? Just check on your calendar. So the Manchester United, we're gonna be live again on Sunday for the Manchester United game. Next week, so many games during the week, including Chelsea against Liverpool. So yeah, we're gonna be busy and we're gonna be here. So feel free to subscribe and put your notification, because I think I've already like scheduled all the games this week. So be there. So let's go a little bit and see what is happening while I'm waiting for you to call. So let's read a little bit from Mr. Here we go, Fabrizio Romano. Ten Hag. Mr. Ten Hag, when asked if he wants to keep both Marcus Rashford and David De Gea, he said, yes, true, I want them to stay. So who wouldn't keep somebody like Rashford? He's on fire at the moment. David De Gea, yeah, still a very good goalkeeper, shot stopper, can't play from the back. Is, just like Peter Cech, Edouard Mendy. There are certain, goalkeepers who can't do it from the back. They can't just play from the back. They can't use properly their feet. So just keep it simple. Allow them to be themselves, and you can get something out of them. But now is the day the goalkeeper need to play from the back and all that. Next generations of goalkeepers, it's gonna be like you have to play from the back. Old school goalkeepers are disappearing because they don't have enough chance to be in the team if you don't play from the back. So the hair, keep him, but probably they need somebody else though. They need the hair and somebody else who can push the hair to the limit. And Rashford, I heard that PSG are trying to get him like $500,000 a week or something like that. Crazy salary so he can live on free. He's gonna be on free, right? Or it's gonna be like 1 year left on his current contract, or something like option of 1 extra year, something like that. So So let's wait and see what's going to happen, including Diogo Dalot, who is a very good servant for Manchester United, and he also negotiating a new contract with the team. So that is from Mr. So the reactions here from the fans. I don't want to go too far because you might bump to some compromising pictures from some bad people online. So people, if you are watching, I don't know if you're there, you can tell me if you can hear me and you can see me, everything working good. You know, just give me some feedbacks, man. Don't be so quiet and just watch me. Just be part of the show. I don't want to be myself, okay? Now, Paratici, not Paratici. This guy name is Stellini. Yeah, Paratici actually is the sporting director at Tottenham Hotspurs. He's Italian too. He's the guy who brought Antonio Conte and this Stellini guy. So this guy is going to be Tottenham Hotspurs manager until the end of the season. So he said, "Nothing has to change in my mind. I'm not here for vanity. I'm here to help the club. I have to be myself. I use myself, my character. We will see what happened during the process." So imagine if this guy qualify Tottenham Hotspurs for top 4, have some amazing result until the end of the season. How many games? 11? 10? I don't know. Somewhere there. Probably they might keep him because he's completely different than Antonio Conte. Conte is kind of very animated, very pushy, but this guy is kind of calm, you know. So the end of the season will determine what Tottenham Hotspurs are gonna do. If they're gonna go for Mauricio Pochettino or Mauricio Sarri or another Chelsea manager, ex-manager somewhere, because Tottenham Hotspurs love to do that. Take Chelsea ex. So let's see what's gonna happen. Or it's gonna be Nagelsmann or somebody else. Let's wait and see what's gonna happen. So this guy got an opportunity here to show people 10 games what he can do. Even if he doesn't, you know, stay permanently at Tottenham Hotspurs, he can put himself in the shopping window out there, you know. He's like, hey, look at me. I'm here. Come pick me up, pick me up, pick me up. All right, people. So if you are in the building, say hi to us. Say hi to us. Give us some feedbacks. Just don't stay quiet. All right. So let me now. We talked about this Chiellini or Stellini guy at Tottenham Hotspurs. I'm gonna continue reading some headlines until I get more people or until some people call or ask questions. So we're gonna continue a little bit. And then Bastoni, Inter CEO Marotta on talks to extend Alessandro Bastoni contract. He said, yes, we are confident, optimistic, confident. And that's what he said. Current deal expires in June 2024, but Bastoni wants to stay. Negotiations are underway. Yeah, players say that they want to stay at their clubs until a big team in the Premier League come knocking your door and you're like, should I stay here or should I go? So your mind is going to change depending on who is knocking the door. You know what I mean? So Bastoni, a very, very good player. I'm even surprised that people didn't go crazy for him. So that is about Bastoni. What else? Joao Felix, he was on London is Blue podcast. On his future, he said, for now, I am on loan here at Chelsea, so I don't know the future yet, but I am here and I can see that it's a big club with big project. For sure, Chelsea, it's a big European team, I feel and see that. Big European club, but you have to qualify though next season. He's been talking about European football a lot. I'm just wondering if that is gonna be one of his conditions to stay or leave Chelsea if they are not in the Champions League. And he's like, nah, I'm not gonna play Europa League or Conference League, let me leave. But he's part of the problem too, Joao Felix, because he's not scoring. It's just like any other attacker that we have. So, and only 2 months to go on the loan, so he need to start scoring. And don't blame anybody, or just don't leave the club because they don't qualify for the Champions League, because you are part of that. So if you really love the club, you stay in the club regardless of what's going to happen at the end of the season. One slight chance still in the Champions League. We are in the quarterfinal, and if you push a little bit, you never know. God of football can be with you and help you win. So my people, I'm just trying to read what is on social media now, because I can't get people to call. I can hear myself. Some audio issues. Sorry about that. All right. So Premier League. Premier League match 29th for certain teams, but still certain teams still got like 2 games in hand, so don't take it too seriously yet. Okay. And let me know. I put a poll to ask you guys who's gonna win the league between Manchester City, Arsenal, Manchester United, or probably a miracle. Somebody else is gonna do it. Let us know. Okay, so we're gonna be here for probably an hour or more than that, depending on the interaction I'm getting from you guys. So you can keep me here a little longer, or I can be very, very short, because I like people to participate to the show and not me talking all the time. I'm here for the people. The show is for the people. Remember that. That is the reason why I do these shows, is for the people. Okay. 75% of you guys say that that Arsenal to win so far. Arsenal need to win. Need to win the league. Okay, let me now check on some other headlines from Fabrizio Romano. We talked about this guy here, Mr. Joao Felix. Let's see this one. Arteta on William Saliba injury. I am very hopeful that he will play again this season. Doesn't sound good when somebody say that I'm hopeful that he can play again. That means that, yeah, I have faith, even though I know it's not an easy one. You know what I mean? So that's the way I interpret that. Willian is progressing. Unfortunately, he still has some discomfort. He is not going to be fit for Leeds game. So Saliba not there against Leeds is gonna be a big miss. Big miss for Arsenal. And let me know who is going to win between Arsenal and Leeds tomorrow. Do you think that Saliba's not being there is going to affect them, or you think they have more than enough to win every single game? 10 games, 10 finals for Arsenal. Let's wait and see what's going to happen. All right, people, so let's go. Just jumping from one topic to another one, just headlines. Ten Hag on Luke Shaw. If Luke Shaw signed new deal, I don't know. I haven't heard, as John whatever didn't inform me until now. I have to wait for that. If it's true, I'm pleased. We want to keep Luke because he's a really important player for our team. New deal is 100% agreed. That is according to Fabrizio Romano. Yeah, Luke Shaw, listen, been very controversial for years because under Mourinho called him, names and all that. And people forgot that he got like a broken leg, double fracture that took him out for a long period of time. And every time people try to bury somebody like Luke Shaw, he always comes back stronger. When they bought Malacia, everybody said, Luke Shaw is over. It's over for Luke Shaw. But look at him today. He benched him. So Malacia now is benched because Luke Shaw, you can't really bench him. And he can even play as a center back. A few times that he's played as a center back. And what Erik ten Hag said is that he asked himself to play as a center back. He was like, hey coach, I know we have some crisis in that position. I'm here, use me. So himself, that tells you the determination that that brother has. Back in the day, he was linked to Chelsea Football Club a lot before he moved to Manchester United. Back in the day, and when he said that he supports Chelsea and all that, it didn't happen. That part of this football life. Him and Luke Shaw. Oh, Luke Shaw. Him and who was John Stones. That's what I meant. They really were very close to signing for Chelsea. It didn't just happen. Okay, Xavi on what? Of course, I love Leo Messi. That is according to Xavi. I'm quoting here. I saw him growing up at Barcelona, and it's also normal to see people excited with his potential return. Yeah, Messi could return, depending on the package, depending who's gonna pay his salary, sponsors and all that. But imagine Messi back at Barcelona next season with the young team that they got, you know. I think he can say goodbye in a proper way to the fans, because he just kind of left out of the blue. So probably one more season at Barcelona to say goodbye to, you know, every stadium in Spain, to say goodbye. And then one season only, and then when he's like 38, 39, he comes to the MLS here. Bam! So we can see him live. We can see Messi play every week here. Or he's gonna say, you know what, I'm going to Saudi and get my money. Get some money. Hello Bobby, nice to see you, brother. Smash that like button if there are even any people watching right now. Smash that like button. Thank you so much, Mr. Bobby Smokey. In the house, I always go like suddenly live. Let me go talk to the couple of people that will be there. But I enjoy it. I enjoy doing this. So we talked about Barcelona here. Let's now talk about Thomas Tuchel, what he said in his press conference, right? And listen, well, if you don't know, I'm a Chelsea fan. I am not owners fans. I'm not the managers fans. I'm not the players fans. I can be fans of, you know, of somebody, but not to the extent where I have to love them more than my club. So it is what it is. I don't get too attached, you know, emotionally to them, because I've seen them come and go. So it doesn't matter. Tuchel said that at Chelsea was like a family to me. So it hurt. It still hurt. I'm very happy here at Bayern now. I had a good relationship with people at Chelsea. I still have a lot of friends at Chelsea and all that. For me, it's good. Yeah, we still like the guy, you know. He's a legend, won trophies. But at the end of the day, it's about defending my color. It's about defending Chelsea Football Club. And if you call Chelsea family and you still get one of their coaches, because, you know, Anthony Barry is somebody who knows everything that Graham Potter is trying to build. He got the whole plan. So imagine Anthony Barry goes there and then we play them in the semi-final of the Champions League. You know, everything that Potter is going to try to do, he knows. And he's going to sell, because he's going to just work for Bayern Munich. So at the end of the day, if I have to choose between an individual and my club, I would choose my club all day long. And I'm not going to buy into the you are my family, but I want to beat you up kind of attitude. You know what I mean? Like, family don't do that, right? So, not going to buy to the PR BS, because I'm a Chelsea fan. Okay, so he continues here to say, Thomas Tuchel on his Chelsea sacking, it was a shock. The meeting only lasted like 3 to 5 minutes. At 8 in the morning, we all thought we were on the right track and had more time to build. I found a new challenge. I'm very happy here, blah, blah. That's what every manager will say. No manager is going to tell you that he's not happy. He kissed the Chelsea badge. He's going to kiss the Chelsea, the Bayern Munich badge. That is business. He has the right to walk. But we at Chelsea, we're going to continue. It's not the end of the day. It's not the first person to win a trophy with Chelsea. It's not going to be the last one. Completely understand the frustration from Chelsea fans. But he's not coming back anymore. That is the truth. Like, you can decide to be against your club, insult everybody, get mad, make theories and narratives and all that. Wish that we lose so you can make your point and all that. But at the end of the day, for what? He's not coming back. And Chelsea are going to stay Chelsea. So you have to choose very quickly, in my humble opinion. Because Chelsea are Chelsea. Nobody is bigger than my club. That's all I can say. Anyways, so this is my page here on social media. In case you have social media account, I am on TikTok. I am on Twitter, of course, the one that you are watching right now. I am on Instagram, Facebook. I have different accounts that I don't even know if it exists anymore because it's too much. I have a job to do and I have to make videos and all that. So social media, only few accounts that I am there. So if you wanna follow, let's follow each other. All right. So the girls, Chelsea girls, did very good yesterday. Congratulations to them because it was a tough game. We have a lot of injuries, but we almost bottled it. We went away at Lyon and beat them 1-0. They came to the bridge. They were leading 2-0 until the last second of the extra time, 120 minutes. They were tired. The girls couldn't even run anymore. They were bleeding, sweating, everything they gave on that pitch. So congratulations to the girls. They did us proud yesterday. Nobody thought that we were going to do it. Penalty the last minute, we scored, and then it became 2-2. It's a tie in the two legs. And then we went to penalties. We did our business. Lauren James actually missed the penalty, but she's the reason why we got to those penalties to begin with. It was unfortunate that she missed hers, but other girls, they score 4 against 3. The goalkeeper for me is Anne Berger is the man of the match, or the women of the match, whatever you want to call it, or the player of the match. It's confusing, right? When you're talking about women football and men football, sometimes you call them man of the match or women of the match. You don't know what to say anymore. So, yeah, celebration was amazing yesterday. Nice to see us through. And then we have another giant. Chelsea against another giant in the semi-final. We're gonna meet Barcelona. Remember, I don't know, 2 or 3 years ago, they completely destroyed us in the final. That was the season that Chelsea won the Champions League with Thomas Tuchel. The women also reached the final of the Champions League. Against Barcelona, they destroyed us. I think it was 4. They destroyed us 4. They scored 4 goals in like 30 minutes already. The game was gone. It was like boom, 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 goal, boom, boom. Like before even we settle. The first goal from Barcelona came probably 37 seconds, something crazy like that. So it just affected their morale immediately. Many decisions didn't go the Chelsea way. I watched the game. I was doing the watch along here. Many decisions from the referee didn't go the way we wanted. And it kind of like, knocked our morale down. The second half, of course, Chelsea were up for it. We were playing beautiful football. We kind of settled, but we didn't score. And Barcelona were like, yeah, we can't even force anymore. Let's just defend and see the game out because you are leading 4-0 in the first half. What are you going to do anymore? So that game was, I don't know, credit to Barcelona, but yeah, it was one of those days like, you just miss the beginning of the game and then everything just going from bad to worse for you. Little mistakes here and there, but this time it's going to be Chelsea against Barcelona in the semi-final. fingers crossed, because we have a lot of injuries. Yesterday again we had like 2-3 injuries again, and then we have to play in the league, and then the Champions League is gonna be tough, but it is what it is. It is what it is. The girls did pretty good. I'm so proud of them. And let's see what's gonna happen against Barcelona. If we had all our players back, like no injury, no nothing, we're gonna smash them. But right now, to be honest with you, I'm not too sure if we can beat Barcelona with the players that we have, like the key players who are not going to be there for a long period of time. So I don't know, man. And Sam Kerr at the moment, she forgot where like her shooting boots are, because she can't score. A lot of chances created for her by Lauren James. She can't score. I watch almost every single game with the girls here at home, but you know, she got a lot of chances every single game. She's been really, really very poor for a long period of time now. But listen, we win together, we lose together. When she was banging goals last season and season before that, we were happy. So now she's going through some tough moment. Probably it's time just to support her, not criticize too much. But I had just to say, all right, people, so slowly and surely I'm still here probably for 30 more minutes, depend if we have more topics or not. Let me now go to boom. Let's talk now about the weekend football in the Premier League before I leave. Remember, I am here for the people, and if people don't participate to the show, it discourages me and I will leave. I like people to comment. I like people to do the normal things, you know, like, subscribe, call us for free, stuff like that. Let me see. Interact. But tomorrow we are back again here early in the morning. I have to wake up in 3:30 in the morning to put my alarm for the first game. It's gonna be between Manchester City and Liverpool. I'm not gonna do the Arsenal game because I'm gonna have to go back to sleep a little bit and come back for the last game, the Chelsea game. So we have 2 shows tomorrow. Stay tuned and put your notification on. All right. So what is happening here? Hall of Fame. Who deserve to be there? I heard that only like 3 of them supposed to be each season. So the nominees this season include Yaya Toure, Peter Cech, John Terry, Ashley Cole, and all that. It doesn't mean if you don't get it this season, I think you're gonna get it next season or whatever. It's gonna continue. It's gonna go around every single season. We have to indict some players, some ex-players to the Hall of Fame. I think Drogba is already there. Lampard is already there. And some other big names. Big names. Schmeichel, you know, Peter Schmeichel is there. So many of them. I don't wanna discuss about that right now, but who do you think deserve to be in the Hall of Fame? The problem with voting is people are gonna only vote for the players that played for their teams. Wait, do I have volume here? Volume. Hello? Yeah. So let's say Manchester United are the most popular, team in England, right? So if you go for vote, like it's gonna be a biased vote because they're gonna vote for Gary Neville for sure. They're gonna vote for Vidic or whoever. Rio is, probably next season. They're gonna go for their boys, Beckham, Ronaldo, people like that. Because they are Manchester United, so the more fans you have, the more chance you got to get your boy out there. So I don't think really like the Hall of Fame thing is supposed to be given to the fans. The fans can vote, have their voices, but I think it need to be like a committee of like managers and some people who are a bit like neutral, ex-managers like Wenger, I think, Sir Alex Ferguson. Even though they will always push their boys, but at least they're still managers, they're still coaches that will say, some people really who can be a little bit unbiased, If you are Liverpool, it's going to be Gerrard. If you are Chelsea, it's going to be Lampard. So that is known in advance. Like, you're not going to convince everybody to do otherwise. So, yeah, voting now is... It's just like the way it became with, like, the Ballon d'Or or other things. Since they expanded the committee, like, every country got, like, a certain amount of journalists to vote for the Ballon d'Or. So what do you think if you are from South America, you have your boy Messi over there fighting with Mo Salah, what are you gonna do? You're gonna vote for Messi no matter what, even if you know that this season wasn't good. There are certain seasons that Ronaldo or Messi didn't deserve to get the Ballon d'Or or any prize, but just because of those vote thing, it just becomes so corrupt in a certain way because you just wanna put your boy out there, and when sponsors also get involved, they can even tell, let's say, because certain journalists are like sponsored by Nike or Adidas or some other stuff. So let's say Adidas is Messi, so they're gonna go to that journalist and say, hey, we're gonna give you a sponsor contract here. How about voting our boy? So I think this situation of voting is not really. I don't really agree with the voting system. Jamal.
Yes.
Are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
What do you want to say, brother?
I want to talk about the Chelsea versus Aston Villa game.
Okay. Chelsea against Aston Villa. Let's go for it.
I don't know why, but I'm very confident. Even though we didn't play good against Everton, I still it was promising how we played. Just the problem was the defensive-minded substitutions, but we looked very promising. And if we just learn from our mistakes of not making defensive-minded substitutions and just kill off teams like Aston Villa, which we should be killing them off, then I feel like we could make a push for a top 6.
Okay. I see what you mean. Yeah, it's very promising. The last result against Everton kind of really a little bit cold, We were doing good, 3 games, and then all of a sudden you drew a game and people think that it's the end of the world. King.
Yeah, I'm here.
Let's go.
Yeah, I just want to talk about the Chelsea versus Aston Villa game too.
Mm-hmm.
My prediction for the game, I think it's gonna be a 1-0 win. I think Kai Havertz is gonna score because Graham Potter did say that Kai Havertz had a fever, and I think he said he's back now. So I think he'll score because he's been in amazing form. And yeah, I think he's gonna score.
Okay, 1-0 Kai Havertz to score. Wow.
Yep.
1-0. I'm always like, I don't know about you, but I'm afraid of 1-0 until the last minute. you don't know. You don't know what's gonna happen. The last minute, it's gonna be 1-1, and then you drop point. I feel like we're gonna win 3-1. That is my feeling.
3-1. Okay.
3-1. Yeah. I think Enzo Fernandez is gonna score a golazo from outside the box.
Hopefully.
I think Mikhailo Mudryk, when he comes on, I don't know. Is he going to start? I don't know.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
You think so? Let me.
I feel like in the front three, like João Felix and Kai Havertz are both guaranteed to start, and it's just who's gonna play with them. That's really just the question.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me see. Mr. Tokido is here to talk about Tottenham Hotspurs. So, yeah. Yes, sir. What do you have to say?
I have to say that I've seen a bunch of things on Twitter that like Harry Kane is leaving next year, going to Man United. But yeah, I completely disagree. It's fake.
It's fake for you? It's fake? He's gonna stay?
Yes, by a mile.
Who's gonna be your manager?
Honestly, I still don't know. I think that we're mostly gonna get I don't know how to pronounce his name, but the one that got sacked from Bayern.
Nagelsmann?
Yeah, whatever. Yeah.
Julian Nagelsmann, yeah.
Because I think it would be the best fit for Tottenham, and we're finally gonna go attack him if we get him.
Do you think he's ready to come to Tottenham, or he's gonna wait for like Chelsea or
I think
another team?
Because I don't think the Tom Bodley would just sack
Graham Potter,
yeah, just right away, and I think it would give him time. So I don't think he would wait. So he would probably join Tottenham.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure because if he doesn't join Tottenham, I think he would end up like Pochettino, just stay in the free agency until like a small team confirm.
No, I think he's like a good manager, so he'd want to go into like a team from the big leagues like ASAP. I think he would want to go to like Chelsea.
ASAP.
ASAP. I think I think he might go to like Chelsea, Tottenham. A lot of teams that probably need help, and their manager is on the verge of getting sacked. So,
but I don't think that Graham Potter is at the verge of getting sacked yet.
I mean, with the way he's playing, with the way he's doing right now, he's doing okay. But I think, I don't know.
It's just Tom Bowley. He really doesn't know how to like the business of football. But
he doesn't even call it football. He calls it soccer. But I don't even know what's wrong with him.
Yeah, because I think he only cares about he doesn't care about money. He just whatever money, if he has money, he'll use it. That's all he cares about. But I don't think he'll sack Graham Potter because Graham Potter, that's 50 million. And I think he's starting to understand a little bit, but that's why I don't think he'll sack.
Todd Bowley, he's done almost at all of our games. Not all of our games, but most of our games, and he's seen Graham Potter's performance. I think he was not pleasant with his performance that much, but
at some point when it comes to at some point I think he's gonna react if it continues that the guy is not winning anything and the project kind of not showing any kind of progress. I think he has no choice but to sack him. So do not underestimate a billionaire. He knows what he's doing. And
what do you think about you guys' game against Aston Villa? Do you think you guys have a easy win or tough win? Or even a loss?
Nothing is easy for us at the moment, my brother. Nothing is easy for Chelsea. Everything, even if it's easy on paper, we try to make it complicated. We try to make it so complicated. So it's not gonna be an easy one, but I'm just confident that we can go and win it like 3-1 at the end.
Then if you win that, it will boost your confidence, and then you'll get to
And then we're gonna play Liverpool, I think on Tuesday or Wednesday. And Anthony Taylor, one of of the world's referees, is gonna be there. So yeah, it doesn't really look good for Chelsea,
but Liverpool, they're not like, as I'm checking right now, they're like 5 points behind Newcastle. So I don't think they'll get top 4 this year.
You're talking about Liverpool?
Yes.
Well, they have to win. They have to win against. First of all, they have to win against Manchester City,
which is very hard. Yeah.
And then you have to win against Chelsea in the middle of the week. But they have only one competition left, right? Are they still in the FA Cup or something? I don't know. But I think they are out of the Carabao Cup. They didn't win it. They won it last season. And the Champions League, they're out. So I think
they need to focus on the Premier League.
Yeah, they have to focus on the Premier League. So it's
Yeah, but also, you know that as the people that are saying Harry Kane is like based on form is not better than Rashford. He's 7 goals behind Erling Haaland, and Marcus Rashford is not even higher than Ivan Toney. Yeah.
I think people are talking about overall game, not necessarily like goals. Like Marcus Rashford been really very good. Overall
he's been
as a player.
Yeah, I think he's right. Like this, week and the last 2 weeks, he's been better on form. But like based on the season, Harry Kane.
Yeah, Harry Kane. I don't know. For me, I think Harry Kane is gonna leave. This is his last chance, to go for Tottenham to get some money and for him to go and win a title, win a trophy somewhere. So if he stays, I don't think he has any ambition, any personal ambition in his life.
Yeah, what is he doing with his career if he's not gonna even win a trophy?
Well, he won a lot of man of the match and a lot of individual trophies, Golden Boot and all that. But as a team, collective, he doesn't win anything with England, nothing with Tottenham Hotspur. So.
But I have to say that Harry Kane, if he leaves, that and we don't use the money right for a striker, I'm gonna stop being a Tommy fan because there's no point.
So
we sold all of our good players.
You have Richarlison.
But Richarlison is not he's never gonna live up to the prime Harry Kane.
Yeah, that's
you never know though.
Yeah, but I think Antonio Conte just didn't know how to use Richarlison. Richarlison is good. He doesn't play him or it's so defensive. I want to see Richarlison in a very attacking minded team, and then he's there in front and let's judge him. So for me, sell Harry Kane, get some money and rebuild the team from scratches, and keep Richarlison, buy some young players somewhere, bring Pochettino back, restart the project. But if you're gonna just hold on Harry Kane, and then
I gotta go.
Oh, okay, no problem, my friend. Bye. Okay, all of them just left. They always come together one time and live together. Looks like they are living in the same house. Jamal, Mokito, and Chelsea. They look like they are the same person. The same person in 3. All right, people, so let me continue talking about the Premier League this weekend. Reminding you that Arsenal are top. They played 28 games, 69 points. Manchester City still got 1 game in hand. So tomorrow morning, if they win the game against Liverpool, they're gonna be like 64 points. That is getting really close, very close to Arsenal. And then Arsenal need to play like an hour after that. So it's gonna be a little bit pressure on Arsenal to see if Manchester City win. So it's gonna be that way, man. I think this one is gonna be very tough until the end. Manchester United actually got 2 games in hand, but it's gonna be difficult to even get closer. So let's forget about it. The rest, the title race is gonna be between Arsenal and Manchester City, and they have no right to drop point at the moment. They have to win pretty much every single game, and I'm afraid Arsenal might drop some points, even though they have only 1 game a week. They are not in any competition, no Europa League, no FA Cup, no nothing, only Premier League. 1 game a week, you have to do something. So it's gonna be very, very interesting, just the way we like it. It's gonna be up and downs. I believe that Chelsea are gonna give them hard time in the second half. Chelsea might nick a goal and get all 3 points, or just get a draw over there at the Emirates Stadium. Chelsea are gonna get better and better as the season go. People are coming back from injuries and all that, so that is a tough game for Arsenal. And also they have to go away to play at St. James Park. Newcastle are trying to get to top 4, so they're gonna give them a very, very tough game. So wow, it's going to be interesting. So Arsenal, Manchester City, Manchester United, Spurs, Tottenham Hotspurs, of course, Spurs. Number 5, we have Newcastle. 6, we have Liverpool. 7, we have Brighton. 8, we have Brentford. 9, we have Fulham. 10th FC, Chelsea. 11, Aston Villa. 12, Crystal Palace. 13, Wolves. 14, Leeds. 15, Everton. 16, Nottingham Forest. 17th, Leicester City. 18th, West Ham. 19th, Bournemouth. 20, Southampton. So it's gonna be really, really interesting, because the bottom of the table is so close. Look, it's just like 1, 2 point or 3 point difference between them. Wow, this is going to be very, very interesting. Okay, let me see. Oh, big up to you, Mr. Ludi. Sorry, man, I didn't see your comment because I was in other screens. Like, I have like 4 screens in front of me, so sometimes I forget to watch other screens, what's going on there, so I couldn't see your comment. But thank you for your support, my friend. Comedy clips say Modric need to start again Liverpool so that he can run at Trent. Oh, Trent Alexander-Arnold. Yeah, it's gonna be a nightmare for him, right? Yeah, that is a good point. Very good point. You don't even know his name and you want him? I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about here. Kenny. Hey, Kenny. Nice to see you, Kenny. All right, Kenny in the house. Comedy clips in the house. Thank you so much for stopping by. Everybody in the building, thank you so much for your support. I'm still here for a few more minutes. Depend on the engagement I'm getting from you people. So we're talking about the Premier League weekend here. Let's go now. Some details. game by game. Let's start by this one between Manchester City and Liverpool, right? Manchester City and Liverpool. People, don't forget to like and subscribe, okay? It's gonna take you just 1 second to do it. Thank you so much. Much appreciated. So we have here this game tomorrow morning, like in my location. It's gonna be very, very early. I'm gonna have to wake up like 4:30 or 4 o'clock, so I can prepare a show, because I wanna really watch this game. And then I go back to sleep, and then I come back for the Chelsea game. That is gonna be my schedule for tomorrow. I'm very, very interested in this game. So I'm gonna be here live streaming in the morning. Put your notification on, right? So very, very interesting to see. Let's check on squad. They have hell of squad, both teams. For Manchester City, look at their goalkeepers here: Ortega, Edison, and Scott Carson. That guy used to be at Derby County with Frank Lampard. I remember him. Defenders, they have Kyle Walker, Ruben Diaz, John Stones, Nathan Ake, Emerick Laporte, and Manuel Akanji, and Rico Lewis. Rico Lewis is the young boy from the academy, but doing pretty good. Midfielders, they have Phillips, Gundogan, Grealish, Rodri, De Bruyne, Silva, Gomez, Foden, Charles, Herrera. Oh wow. It's not Herrera and Perone. Perone is the guy that they bought from Argentina not long ago. He's in the team, in the first team. Forward, they have Haaland, Alvarez, and Mahrez. Okay, this is according to how they put them here on the website. And if you go to Liverpool, Alisson Becker, Adrian, Kelleher, and another goalkeeper is from the academy, Harvey Davis. Defenders, they've been suffering. They've been really suffering this season because of injuries in the defense. Joe Gomes, since that bad injury that he had, I think he had like ACL injuries like a year or a couple of years ago, and yeah, he's not the same again, you know. Joe Gomes. Van Dijk also, since that ACL surgery, no, he's not the same Van Dijk. Ibrahima Konate, yeah, that is a very solid guy right there. Tim Cass, yeah, okay. Ramsey, Andrew Robertson. Yeah, Robertson is very good. Joel Matip, very good but can't stay fit. Basetic, he's okay. Reece Williams, never really paid too much attention to him, but he's from the academy. Very good lad. Phillips, also academy. Trent Alexander-Arnold. Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see him defending against Mikhailo Modric next week. Chelsea against Liverpool. Midfielders, they have, as you can tell here, Fabinho, Thiago, James Milner. James Milner still play football? He's like 120 years old. Naby Keita, he's gonna leave at the end of the season. Curtis Jones, Hendo, the Ox, Harvey Elliott, Cavallo, Arthur. This guy, since he joined, he never played official game because he'd been injured and he had a surgery. that is gonna go down to the history as one of the worst loan ever. Like he might even go back without playing any game for Liverpool, and they are paying him a lot of money. Forward for Liverpool, we have Bobby Firmino, Mo Salah. Let me take Herbert. Let me try to find that window here. Yes, sir.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yeah, I mean, look, so glad the Premier League is back. I mean, I don't know. I mean, obviously we have been used to international break, but I don't know. This one kind of felt long to me, like personally, because I'm someone. I don't really look forward to international break, but like I do watch the international games. Some people just go on, off the grid and they don't watch any games. I watched about 3 games, and I still feel it was like a long wait. I watched the France-Ireland game. I watched the Germany-Belgium game, and I watched the England-Italy game as well. So, I've been watching it, but still it felt long, man. But, finally it is back. United are playing, I think, on Sunday, Newcastle away, and tomorrow is a big game, Liverpool, Man City. Big game for both Arsenal as well. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I think Chelsea are home to
Aston Villa.
No, Aston Villa, right? They're home to Aston Villa, Unai Emery. So yeah, some interesting games definitely, and there's a big game tomorrow on the relegation side as well. West Ham versus Southampton at Southampton. So I'm keeping a close eye on that as well. So yeah, man, good to have the games back.
Yeah, very, very interesting, people. So tomorrow morning I'm gonna be here 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock in the morning, Manchester City, Liverpool, and then I'm gonna take a break and take my army out and come back for the Chelsea game really, really late. The last game of the day. So it's gonna be Manchester City against Liverpool, Bournemouth against Fulham, Arsenal against Leeds, Brighton against Brentford. Wow, that one is gonna be a very good game. Crystal Palace against Leicester City, Nottingham Forest against Wolves, and Chelsea against Aston Villa. Sunday, we're going to have, let me see. On Sunday, it looks like only a couple games. West Ham against Southampton and Newcastle against Manchester United. And to finish, like week 29, it's going to be Monday, Everton against Tottenham Hotspurs. And then after that, we can go for the other week, but I'm not going to talk about all that. So, wow. What do you think about Manchester City against Liverpool tomorrow?
I think Erling Haaland, I think he's out, isn't he? I think he has
he's out?
Yeah, I think he picked up an injury.
I forgot. In the World Cup, he did. Not even World Cup. In the with his national team, he came earlier because he had some kind of injury. Oh, okay. So he's not ready yet. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I don't think they want to risk him. But in my opinion, it might be an unpopular opinion, but I feel like Man City, when they don't have Haaland, I feel they are a very dangerous team just because of the unpredictability nature. When you play Julian Alvarez as a centre forward, I remember those days when they used to have Sterling, Sane, and Jesus or Aguero, and how much like they used to rotate in that front three. I think Julian Alvarez gives that. Obviously, you can't take away Erling Haaland's goal. He's a goal machine, and he doesn't need many chances. But I watched the reverse fixture at Anfield. I think
Liverpool won 1-0 at Anfield.
Yeah, he was very, very quiet. He was like well mastered by Van Dijk. So I don't know, man. Man City, this season I'm finding them very boring to watch because they are one of the best teams to watch under Pep before Erling Haaland came. And how they used to, they're blown away. I remember like Chelsea got smashed 6-0 one time. Those type of United got bashed at home as well. So yeah, it will be a good game. Obviously, do you think like if they lose this game or get a draw like Arsenal, even if they lose their game against City, like this will be a big result for them?
Yeah, I think Manchester City are gonna win. I think they're gonna win like 2-1. because they can't drop point at the moment. If they want to push until the end and try to win it, they have to win tomorrow. And Liverpool, we all know they've been kind of yo-yo, here and there. So I think tomorrow game is going to be 2-1 to Manchester City. And then it's going to put a little bit of pressure on Arsenal because Arsenal will play after that. So they have also to win. So let's keep it really interesting here. This title race need to go. I still believe that Arsenal can do it. They're going to do it, but you never know. You never know because they still have some tough games to play. So
what do you make of, obviously Tuchel has gone back to Bayern, which means, in the market, there are two top managers, in form of Enrique and Nagelsmann. Do you think that puts, added pressure on Potter? Because if you read his quotes, Luis Enrique's quote, he says, I want to go to the Premier League, but I want to go to a club who has big ambition and, who want to achieve things and who are long-term, thinking about long-term success. And, I don't know, I feel like Chelsea are all of those things. I don't think Tottenham are. United don't need a manager. City don't need a manager. Same as for Liverpool. Arsenal don't need one. Chelsea, Potter is on the hot eye. What do you reckon? Enrique to Chelsea?
Yeah, it's possible. It's possible, I think. At some point, if Graham Potter keep on losing and the project is not doing anything, is not advancing, I think, regardless of what people are saying, those billionaires are going to be, forced to sack him. But I think they're going to give him at least until the end of the season to see if there is any kind of progress. Listen, he's the most expensive manager in the entire world. We spent like 21 million to get him and his staff, Graham Potter. So I don't think Todd Bowley wanna look like a loser. So he's gonna give him until the end of the season and evaluate what's gonna happen. But yeah, we have two quality managers now on the market that can also work with youngsters, that can be project managers, but also with ambitions to win. So because I've seen Luis Enrique work with youngsters in the England national team, like he doesn't really care, your age. You have just to be good. If you're good, you're good. But certain managers that Chelsea had in the past, they don't even have a look. They just want to buy expensive and made-ready players. But that is not the new project at Chelsea. So I don't know how good Nagelsmann is with youngsters. I haven't really done any kind of analysis. But yeah, it's still options. The door's still open there. I think at some point, they have to pull the trigger. But any of them, I don't really care because I don't really sack managers and I don't sign them up. So whoever is gonna come there, hopefully, like our sporting directors, and they're gonna do their homework. Like, do your homework, because now Chelsea need somebody who can work with the project. We have already players, and not somebody who will come and say, I don't like this, I don't like that, get them out and restart. No, we need a philosophy. We need an ID, Chelsea ID, and whoever is going to be there can work with the players that we already have in the team and we are buying. So
yeah, look, I'll be very intrigued if Chelsea go for Enrique, because I've watched his Barcelona teams, even when they won the Champions League. He's a very, very good coach. And obviously he would want his kind of players, and you have spent a lot of money on buying. I don't know if they are Potter's players. I think you can say some of them are, some of them aren't. But I think with Enrique, you have to, give him 3 years. I think he will come with that mindset. I think Ten Hag, when his contract was getting drawn up, he said that I need minimum 3 years. It's not guaranteed, but he said for the project to, take, project to bang, I guess. He needs time. And I think that's what I feel Enrique is. Enrique is obviously much proven than Ten Hag, but and you mentioned about how much you paid to get Potter out. I was just checking yesterday. the highest paid managers, and I couldn't believe this. Like, Potter is the third highest paid manager in the league behind Pep and Klopp, and the fifth in the world.
Yeah.
So, I was shocked to learn that. Like, I mean, I know you pay a lot of money, but I think he's on what 12, 13 million a season, something like that. I think Klopp is on 15 and Pep is on 18 and Simeone is on 22. He's earning more money than Ancelotti and all these
and Mourinho and all that. Yeah, I saw it yesterday. I'm not happy about paying a lot of money to get him is understandable because we bought his entire team. That is understandable. But paying him that kind of money is kind of too much. Like, he's coming from Brighton. I don't know if he was like on 1 million or 2 million over there. And then all of a sudden he's like 11 million. That is too much money. I don't know why they came up with that figure. That's why he couldn't even resist. But that is too much. I have to agree with you. He's somebody like, give him 3 million and he's going to be like double his salary from his previous job. Now it's like 10 times the money that he was getting somewhere else. Is a little too much, and he need now to prove that, he deserved the money. So, yeah.
I mean, all those things goes into the FFP, paying the manager, staff. And, I was surprised. What do you make of the Mason Mount situation? Obviously, this is a very highly debated topic in the Chelsea fan base.
Mason Mount situation is like, it is what it is. Me, I'm a Mason Mount big fan, and I want to keep him in the club. But at some point, I'm also saying I want to see him happy. So if he can play under a good manager that can allow him to do what he does best and where he can be respected, why not? So whatever going to happen is going to happen, because I'm sick and tired of people like making a career just on insulting Mason Mount. Like, on social media, if you don't insult Mason Mount, you are not big enough, You are not a good guy. Like, to be the man on social media is just get on him, make theories, make whatever narrative you want, and then you are the man on social media. But the way I see it, it's becoming beyond football. That is not football anymore, because the way we criticize him is not fair, because other players can do the same thing, but we give them the benefit of the doubt. But when it comes to Mount, it's he wanna become the face of Chelsea, or they make a banner for him, or he had a little dance on TikTok. It's always something that has nothing to do with football anymore. So in this point, I don't really care anymore. He's gonna prove people wrong if he moves and he works for, like, let's say Ten Hag or Liverpool with Jurgen Klopp. You will see him in another level. But Chelsea, the mind is already set. The narrative is good. Theories are made. So you can't convince everybody on social media now. But if you know football, you know football. Mason Mount is going right to the top, in my opinion. But it is what it is, my friend. That is a very sensitive topic, because there is the most hated player on the planet right now is him. Like, I don't understand. He hasn't played for 2 months, but every single day, topics after topics after topics after, like, they're twisting everything from him. You see, like, Joao Felix can go and play video games with ice show speed and, meet some comedian, go to the bar, go to the nightclub, dance, put videos. Everybody's happy about it. Mason Mount can go to the hospital, kiss some babies over there, give some gifts to the sick ones, and then still people are going to get on him. Oh, you are showing off. Oh, you are doing this and that. Why is this? Why are you laughing? Why are you smiling? It's always something. So I don't know, man. It's just very, very hard to understand how a human being can hate another human being to that level. Like the hate that you see, like in the Manchester United community or Arsenal, it has nothing compared to what we have at Chelsea Football Club, because we we are ready to attack. We are ready to do anything. Like every day, people say he need to get cancer. He need to, he need to have broken legs. His family need to be attacked. What we need to do to get him out, like it's. And you see people loving those kind of posts are gonna get you a lot of new followers and a lot of new likes, and like people wanna hear that. And I'm like, how can a human being say those kind of things to another human being because of football, and people still love that? It's just beyond me, but it is what it is, man. So
I think it's a different fan base as well. I think it is a completely reverse with the United fans. We tend to be very comfortable with our academy players. That's why, the likes of McTominay and Elanga are still at the club. While at Chelsea, you guys tend to go on to your academy players, like Tammy Abraham and Mount. I remember, who was that? Callum Hudson-Odoi. But Havertz, he has scored that one Champions League goal and he's living off for that for the past 2 years. But no one says anything about him. But it's different, man. The problem is, no one supports the club anymore. It's about supporting the individual.
Yeah.
I don't understand this.
And it looks like people are coming just to get their frustrations online. Like if you analyze most of the people, it looks like, okay, he's online just there to cause some chaos to make themselves feel good about themselves. It looks like the world is just burning now. There's a lot of misery everywhere. So I don't know if that is a sense of relief just to attack other people or to insult other people and make theories. I don't know where the war is going, but I've never seen anything like it in other community, like your own players, the boy from the hood. We all are fans, and you just wish that your boy make it just like represent you, like, oh man, this guy is just like one of us. Like we couldn't make it, but he's representing us. But at Chelsea, just because of international audience, like we don't feel really represented by those local boys. So get rid of them. If you're gonna close the academy, close it. We don't want to see any English player. We don't want to see any academy. So it's all of us from somewhere. That is the philosophy in the Chelsea. And you have to understand it's a new kind of fans that, Abramovich, money and all that. So some moral values lacking in our fan base because of how young and how they understand football, Since you support Chelsea, everything is buying players expensive, sacking managers all the time, winning trophies at any cost. That is kind of your mindset about what football is supposed to be. It's not a community anymore. It's not some family values in there. It's about black or white. You are good or you are bad. Win trophies or you are out. But in some other clubs, they still have that core value of why I am supporting a club. Why am I here? It's more than trophies. It's more than being artist or supporting one player. It's just you are.
I think we have too much of that. What you just mentioned, core values. We have too much of that as well.
They have
Tommy scored 4 goals in 1 week, and everyone wants now him to stay and play as a auxiliary centre forward.
Yeah, that's the way it is. So I understand, man. It's a new generation of fans, but it is what it is. All right, let me read if there is anybody here. So what is the game that you're gonna focus this weekend, like this Saturday?
I'm going to be watching 3 games. I'm not talking about just the film. I'll be watching 4 games. Obviously, United, Newcastle, that's done. And Man City, Liverpool. And after that, I'll be watching Bayern, Dortmund, and Napoli and AC Milan. So I'm looking forward to those games as well.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, because
so
Dortmund are higher in the Bundesliga, and Bayern are just behind them. So that will be an interesting game. It's at the Allianz.
Thomas Tuchel first goal at the Allianz Stadium. playing against his former club, so it's gonna be interesting to see what's gonna happen. And yeah, that game, I think it's gonna be the same time as some other games in the Premier League, but I'll be switching from, just to watch how Thomas Tuchel is gonna set up his team. Is he going to back three, or he's just gonna continue the philosophy that Nagelsmann left there? It's gonna be interesting. Who's gonna be the wing back? Who is gonna be in what position? I don't know. It's hard to tell. But that game could be one of the the games of the weekend, because many people will be curious to see what's gonna happen. And Thomas Tuchel is very, very good when it comes to short term. You got a team from somebody who already did the job. Bayern been there on top for years. Great team. For a short period of time, he might push them and win some trophies. But I don't want him to beat Chelsea, though. Do you think that Thomas Tuchel can beat City? Bayern can beat City in the Champions League?
Oh, 100%. I don't see why not. I've watched a lot of Bayern this season, and they are still a very good team, man. Even though the manager has gone, and we have seen Tuchel, coming in between the season and winning the Champions League. He could do it again with Bayern Munich, and I feel that Bayern dressing. I mean, look, I read a lot of things this week about Nagelsmann. Their sporting director said, it wasn't just things on the field. He had lots of bust up with players and coaching staff. So, but he was winning games. He won 8 out of 8 games in the Champions League. He hasn't lost a game in the Champions League yet. So it's not a Bayern team which is struggling. It's not like Chelsea when they lost Frank Lampard and Tuchel. So I don't see why they can't beat them. They have look, a team which has Coman and Sane on the bench, and they are still winning 2 or 3-0. You have to take their team seriously. So I think they will, but I feel like Pep will have a plan. I don't see Pep just because he has managed Bayern and he knows lots of their players as well. So that will be a very good game, man. I think that will be a better game than Chelsea Madrid. I feel that's going to be a bit of a slow burner. I don't see Chelsea attacking and coming all spacing, but that game will be interesting. I'm looking forward to that especially.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. I mean, if Chelsea somehow beat Real Madrid and qualify, and Thomas Tuchel beat Pep Guardiola, and then it's gonna be Chelsea against Bayern Munich. That is going to be a tough game, and Thomas Tuchel is trying to get one of the coaches at Chelsea, Anthony Barry is the guy that Frank Lampard brought in the team to work for our set pieces and corner kicks and set pieces in general. So he's very, very good, and Thomas Tuchel is pushing and pushing. Now, just imagine if he got him. He goes there. He knows exactly what Graham Potter is gonna do. So that is just like you accept already the defeat in the semi-final of the Champions League. But that is gonna be there for a while. Let's just wait and see, game by game. Let's see what
do you make of the France? I watched the France-Ireland game, and obviously Mbappe has been made the captain. So this is like a reset for the French team as well. After the World Cup 2018, then they went to the final. Now I'm looking, completely different team. What do you make of France?
France always, France always they got the best players. Always, when somebody is injured, somebody is gonna come back. So always, they will always find some ballers from someone. Look at even that Colomwani guy, and so the new generation of I'm very positive about it. Kylian Mbappe, new captain. He looks like he's more humble at the moment. Like in the few games that he captained the team against Holland and against the Ireland, I think he tried to even defend a lot. Drop back, help the team talk to the team nicely and not like getting so frustrated and putting his hand up just because of him. He becomes more, like a leader, somebody who want the team to win instead of me and my statistics. So I'm very positive about it, about the future with the young generation. Plus, people like Kante still can go back and play some games. Pogba, we don't even know if that guy is going to be fit anymore. It looks like he is fit, and then one game he's out for 4 months. I don't know if he's going to be back, but yeah.
But now you got Chouameni and Camavinga.
Chouameni, yeah, and Camavinga also. Yeah, the future is really bright. The future is bright for the team. Yeah, Euros 2024 is going to be something different. And Mike Mignon. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Look at the goalkeeper. Like,
he looks an upgrade on Lloris, isn't he?
He was better than Lloris even when Lloris was there. But Lloris was the captain. He represents France. Yeah. He represents everything. So there is no way you can take his place. Now that he retired, look at Magnon now. Next level. The last minute, that save against Ireland. Oh my goodness me. And he's specialist. When people say he's specialist on penalties, I don't take it lightly. But that guy is like the real specialist on penalties. I don't think if he was there against Argentina in the final, I think France were going to win it because he's that good. But Lloris, yeah. But yeah, the future is bright, man. The future is bright. I'm just so happy that no more international breaks until.
You think their first choice centre backs are Upamecano and Konate, and I think Phil Kempembe is pretty much out of the picture now. Do you think Benoit Badiashile, he can make a case with Saliba?
Fofana made a case. He was called, but he's also another injury prone. Wesley Fofana, injury prone, so he couldn't make it because of his injury. Now, Badiashile is going to make a case. If he plays a lot of games with Chelsea in that level, I think next calls, he is the captain of under 21. He just got 22 like 2 days ago. So I think now it's time to promote him to the first team. But there are so many of them. In France, when they let you out, it's not because you are bad. It's just because so many of you, and they can't take everybody. Yeah, and somebody who been already there with the team, who they're gonna take him. If even if you do very good with your club, but just because Konate been there for a while with the team, or let's say Koundé been there for many times, so he already created some kind of bond with the entire team and with the manager. So I see Badiashile in the French national team very, very soon, in the first team, of course. And Fofana, he need to stay fit though. If he's not fit, and then nobody really. Somebody who is going to own that place, Malo Gusto. Many people don't know him. He's a Chelsea player now.
Lyon, isn't it?
Yeah, he's in Lyon, but he had a hamstring injury now, still recovering from that. If that guy joined Chelsea and he stay fit, because from that right-hand side, the French national team still struggling. And if that guy improves at Chelsea Football Club, I think he's going to make that place his own. There are not many candidates from that right-hand side. Pavard don't want to play there. He want to be as a centre-back. Koundé, he's good, but modern full-back from that position, you have to be able to cross. You have to cross. You have to be able to cross the ball. Defensively, offensively, you need to be good. Koundé is good, defensively, but offensively, questionable. Horrible crosses. So, interesting, really interesting to see what's going to happen. All right.
I mean, you got Nkunku as well.
Yeah. Nkunku is coming. Yeah, it's gonna be very interesting to see what's gonna happen. So Chelsea are going to have like so many international French players next season.
So many midfielders.
It's going to be very interesting. All right, man. Listen, Herbert, my brother, I'm gonna have to go now. And,
No issues. I'll catch you later.
And yeah, see you tomorrow early morning here. And yeah, come help if you have time. Thank you so much.
Cheers.
Cheers. Let me read some comments here. Mr. Don't. I always call you like Desmond Tutu. You are Desmond from Kenya, Chelsea fan. Tomorrow match, Chelsea will get a win depending on Porter as well. All right. Yeah, be positive. Be positive. Let's wait and see what's going to happen. Why is doing this? Okay, so I asked you early on to tell me who was going to win the Premier League. So I have the result here. I think Manchester City, 42% of you guys say that they're going to win the league. Arsenal, 33%. Manchester United, 14%. And other teams, 9%. Oh, wow. Interesting. I still think that Arsenal are going to do it at the end because they have only one game a week. And they have a deep squad. They know how to do it now. They have some people who been there and done it. Jorginho won the Champions League, Europa League, other trophies with Chelsea, and also with the national team. We have Zinchenko, who won trophies with Manchester United. You have Gabriel Jesus. So you have players there that can push and do it. So I think Arsenal can still do it, but you never know. This is football, my friends. Never say never in football, right? What else left to be done here before I leave? Thank you, Mr. Desmond, for your comment. You are from Kenya, depending on Porter's arrangement on the team. But this is the problem we have in the Chelsea community. Depending, if we lose, it's Porter. If we win, it's somebody else. It's because the players took care of themselves. So you have to know what you want, my friends. There is nothing wrong giving credit to the person even if you don't like that person. Graham Porter is only responsible of fails at Chelsea Football Club. When we win, it's a player. It's Joao Felix. It's gonna be Modric or whoever is gonna score the goal is gonna get credit. It's not the manager. But if we lose, it's Graham Porter. If we hit the post, okay. If Mikhailo Modric hit the post, or Joao Felix hit the post or miss the target, if we miss a penalty, everything bad that's going to happen is because of Porter, because he doesn't know how to show them how to score goals. But if the same people score the goals, no, it's not Porter anymore. So some people are just losers already, It's a lose-lose situation. They can't win. So it is what it is, my friend. But in my life, I was taught to be honest. That's all I can say. If we win, I'm going to give Porter the benefit of the doubt and give him credit, because when we lose, I blame him. So that is being honest in life. All right. I am going to close this show slowly and surely. Let me just remind you what's going to happen. Tomorrow we are back again here for many games. Let me show you what is going to happen. Okay, just a reminder. Premier League match week 29. Manchester City against Liverpool, Bournemouth against Fulham, Arsenal against Leeds United, Brighton against Brentford, Crystal Palace against Leicester City, Nottingham Forest against Wolves, Chelsea against Aston Villa. So we're gonna be here, same channel, in the morning for the game between Manchester City and Liverpool, the first game. So I can go and do some other stuff with the family and go back to sleep and stuff. Come back for the last game. It's gonna be like 5 hours after the first game. Come back for Chelsea against Aston Villa. All right, so be there. Sunday we have Sunday we have 2 games. West Ham United against Southampton, Newcastle against Manchester United. I'm gonna be here for the Newcastle against Manchester United only. That is the only game that we're gonna do on Sunday. Same channel, okay? Newcastle against Manchester United. Monday, for the last game of the week 29, it's gonna be Everton against Tottenham Hotspurs. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be there because by that time probably I will be working. I'll be still at work. And yeah, you know, Everton, Tottenham, kind of quiet game, kind of boring. So I might be here or not, I don't know. I'm not gonna promise anything. And then we're gonna talk about the games during the week. That is another topic. So those are the games for tomorrow. Let me now go back and double check if we have any breaking news before I close the show. Let's go and check if there is any breaking news, any football news somewhere. Thank you so much for watching, and people, don't forget to like, subscribe. This is a small channel that we are trying to push, so any kind of help that I can get is welcomed. Let me check on Fabrizio if there is any breaking news. Nothing really. Nothing really. I think we talked about this one. We talked about Marcus Rashford, new contract. We talked about Eric Ten Hag press conference. We talked about Stellini. Everything here we talked about. So let me just go and double check if there is anything from Chelsea. Again, congratulations to the Chelsea women for beating Lyon, champions of Europe. What a game it was yesterday. Wow. So as you can see here, recovery sessions in the gym with the boys. So Chelsea are getting ready for the game. Reece James is back. He's gonna play tomorrow. And his big brother, Mr. Chicks, Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Modric is ready, man. Tomorrow I hope that he can have at least 30 minutes. I will start Pulisic for sure because he had a very good international break and Modric had a very, very poor international break. Both games I watched them and he was really below average. But I would like to give him a little bit of time. When everybody is tired, second half, give him 35 minutes, 30 minutes, let him cook. But I will start with Christian Pulisic for sure. Mason Mount is gonna be there, but he won't start. He can come back. He can come off the bench. That's what the manager said. Kai Havertz actually had a fever, and now he's good and back in training, so he's gonna be there. Our number 9. Aubameyang, I don't think he's gonna be there. I think that he's done. He's done. Like they don't wanna use him at all. So yeah, what else? What else are we gonna do? You see, Enzo Fernandez, Datro Fofana. We have a team that can beat Aston Villa, but the question is, are we gonna beat them? Probably not, but I am hopeful. We can do it. Again, congratulations to Chelsea women. Also, Arsenal women are qualified for the semi-final. So it's going to be Chelsea against Barcelona and Arsenal against Wolfsburg. interesting semi-finals in the Women Champions League. I'm talking about here. All right, my people, this is it. This is going to be it for me. Let me connect you with my next streams. Let me check if I can get my next stream, so you can just click, go there and join us tomorrow morning. I don't know if I can do it right now, but much appreciate your help as always. Thank you so much. So the game tomorrow, let me just send this share. Let me just copy and paste it here. Tomorrow morning show, 3 o'clock, wherever you're in the morning, whatever your location is, join us here. The first show tomorrow. Okay, people, so this is going to be tomorrow's show, the earliest one. So click on that link, put your notification on, leave a like for the stream because it helps with algorithm on YouTube. So that's it, my friends. So this is the link for tomorrow. You join us here. Make sure you call us. Make sure you have your voice heard. All right? Thank you so much. Much appreciated. What else? And follow me on social media. I'm on Twitter, as you can tell here. I always follow people back. If you follow me, I will follow you back. No ego, no nothing. And on the Green Turf YouTube channel, I always make some cool videos over there. GFC also channel. We have few channels, many of them, right? So go there and watch some more videos, right? Thank you so much. God bless. And I'll see you tomorrow.